This is Crowd Observations episode number 55. I am Mark, and this seems to be a tire.
Alter, wo kam das jetzt her?
Can't be sure, but I guess it came from the Audi on the shoulder here. The trip is over for that poor guy, but we are just getting started. Oh boy, not finding the gas pedal on the damn acceleration lane is bad enough, but all those idiots stopping on the freeway because of this is beyond ridiculous. How quick does it happen that some distracted idiot smashes into your trunk?
Vollidiot! Meine Güte, wie kann denn sowas passieren?
As witnessed, getting on the freeway seems to be a tough job for many people, but getting off of it is also a big source for big human error. And human error keeps being the main source for unnecessary danger and accidents. So, the other driver first keeps going because, surprise, did not recognize the incredible fail she showed because not looking at all. Gladly, it was still possible to get her to stop, because turns out our car hit the curb at this hard brake and the rim got damaged. It cost over $1,000. You see, such are incidents for what everybody needs a dashcam for. Because if you don't have one, the other driver could simply deny to be responsible for anything, witnesses would not be in reach anymore, and you would be screwed with your damage. Whoever out there of you doesn't have a dashcam yet, get one. Now! Bum 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 ba ba bumbity ba 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 bumbity ba 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 bumbity ba ba bumbity ba ba.
Junge, ey, was stimmt mit den Leuten heute nicht, ey?
You tell me. I keep asking this for years. Sometimes you get the serious impression there are actual blind people behind the wheel. The van driver really messed up, and this kind of behavior easily causes crashes, but at least he acknowledges his fail and apologizes. You don't see that any often. Oh man, I know such road entrances. I don't think this is a smart design. People come down those merging lanes pretty fast, and then it just stops like this. I can't understand people getting caught off guard by that. A friend of mine had the very same experience you see here. Gladly, he's a very good driver. But I imagine those entries generate quite a bit of bent metal every now and then. The Benz was approaching with over 200 kph. That is over 125 miles an hour. We see a definite fail of the truck driver here. He needs to properly view traffic in the mirrors. But still, when you go that fast on the Autobahn, there simply is a higher risk of problematic situations to happen. I'm calling for impatience! Somebody want to deliver? I got kidneys in stock and a heart on sale! Come and get what you need! Oh, such a nice and long acceleration lane. Let's not wear it down by driving on it. What is that? Somebody forgot something on the roof. At least it wasn't the phone. The phone falling off would automatically download the Spider app. Cyclists have no indicators, but still there is a goddamn solution for that. But even when you use a vehicle with indicators, they only serve a purpose when used. But this incident only shows a fraction of the incompetence of this driver. There is a stop sign, and apparently he doesn't even check his left side. It's painful to watch. This passing might have been a little dick move, but I can understand Mirko's intentions here. By the way, this is Spain. Spain is lovely. Here we got an impatient fellow driving just the right car. It's a Hyundai i30 sports model, and those cars are usually driven by somewhat young male drivers who have a higher tendency for breaking rules. Oh, look how much time he gained. There he is, parking. Look, what a narrow road. The driver with the obstacles on his side would need to let the other traffic pass, but only if you're not cocky enough to simply go anyway and force yourself through. Another narrow street in some village. You can consider this a fail. This spot wouldn't have been an issue if the Audi wouldn't have kept quite a bit of space to the edge of his side. But that's insecure drivers for you. It's time for cutting corners again.
Mein Gott.
You know, I am trying to stay somewhat objective about those clips. But how fucking stupid are some of those dipshits? Completely blind corner and this motherfucker drives entirely on the lane of oncoming traffic. This is how people fucking die. What's also a joy in traffic is people who park like major dicks. Not finding a spot, so screw it, just leaving the car in second row. This is illegal, not only for the people being blocked, but if a fire truck needs to move along here, it simply can't. Parking your car like this can cost lives. Ah, that is something for me. Let's go for a ride. And while doing so, we're getting passed too closely. Then pedestrians ignore us and jaywalk. And then turning, we are facing another cyclist in oncoming traffic. A moment later, some more pedestrians. Ah, the adventure of cycling. I love it. And talking of bikes, here we got a four-wheeled new cargo bike. Ah, we got a slow vehicle. Certainly must be overtaken, no matter that somebody is approaching. The ignorance lives everywhere, which is a central reason why people show such highly incompetent maneuvers like this one. Talking about incompetence, this adds up quite a lot in this clip. So, the shoulder is open for usage, shown by a sign. The truck still wants to leave the shoulder for no reason, so the camera driver moves over to make space. While doing so, misses another car. The car then moves over, doesn't want to brake, and passes on the right, while the camera driver moves back right with the car next to him. Quite the thriller, isn't it? Oh, a red light! Let's gun it! That was stupid enough, but let's switch roles. We are going over green, and a pedestrian starts jaywalking. Behind us is another car that wants to rightfully go on green, but he simply couldn't give less of a shit. We can't hear anything, but I am pretty sure he received a good honking. But you know how it works. This word I need to use in every episode. Impatience. Not accepting to wait in traffic, so passing people on the motorbike, passing people on the bicycle, and passing a student driver with too much of speed over a constant line, which tells you no passing. Thank you for showing the student how much stupidity is around in traffic. Maybe he gets too afraid of driving and we get a car less on the roads. Also, if you get yourself killed by stupid driving, another car less on the road. We should thank such people. But having the topic of student drivers, some people seem to remain in this state. Would it be a good idea to look both sides when entering a main road? You tell me. It's wheelie time! But it's also time for real talk. I personally don't have an issue with bikers doing wheelies. I don't encourage it because it's certainly a possibility for mistakes, crashing your bike and causing injuries. And being a biker myself, riding a leader bike, I personally don't see the fun in it. And even when you don't crash your machine, you definitely put serious wear on your fork suspension. Not my business. Now we are not driving with Christian, but somehow we seem to have turned invisible. Not totally invisible, but now we gain 100% transparency.
Wow!
You can repeat this 100 times. I don't get how that could happen. And the rider's reaction is priceless.
Wow!
Good thing is, nobody was hurt. Alright, and while Trucking Ben is observing the epic hunt for the chicken, you may recognize the runtime of the video, which is coming to an end. Yeah, I'm sorry, but actually I'm not, because you keep getting content. For now, you got plenty of episodes to choose from. On the left side is episode 21 for you to check out, and on the right, a whole playlist with all the episodes. A lot of content which you don't need to pay anything for. So go ahead and absorb the matter. I'll be back soon with more matter to fill your mind with.